Online dating is still a very taboo topic within the church, and I don't want to advocate or abdicate discussion about this. What I want to do is simply raise awareness and raise issues or concerns or successes here that we can begin to dialogue and a healthy dialogue about dating as a whole. I don't necessarily wish that a pastor would speak about this from the pulpit per se, but in conversations with other people from the church, within the church, or even outside of the church, how do we address this issue, a 21st century issue, that even the statistics on the blog that I listed are saying that this is just a new generation, and more people need more information in regards to how to date and where to date and all this other stuff. For me personally, I shared my own personal story, a little bit about how it worked out for me. Had it not been for my sister really pushing me to look for an alternative venue of dating, I'm not too sure that I would be engaged at this point, simply because I was very involved with youth ministry, very involved with work, very involved as a student. I was in graduate school for a number of years, and so this entire process has been kind of scary and inorganic and forced and stuff, but at the same time, I believe that as God used matchmakers in the Bible, as God was an early matchmaker, as we see in the book of Genesis, that He is going to open up doors and close doors as we walk through them. So with that being said, I think that if we have some healthy dialogue and discussion, we can begin to have a discussion about this issue of dating, especially online dating. Now, I'm not saying this is for everyone. I don't believe it's for everyone. For me personally, it was a very awkward and uncomfortable process that I literally was really wanting to go out and research so I could write about it and blog about it and have funny stories to tell my children later on in life. However, it just so happened that God serendipitously worked it out that I met someone very amazing. But this entire process is scary and overwhelming and daunting. And if you're not prepared and if people don't give you advice on how to move, I feel like people can look at a certain situation and be like, oh, wow, it works for them, therefore it's going to work for me. Let me first and foremost start off saying that dating, not even online dating, but dating is not for everyone. Paul says in the New Testament that we are to work out our own salvation. And I really believe that if Paul was alive today, that he would say, and we also need to work out our relationships. Some people kiss dating goodbye. Some people want to date everyone and their mother. How does this look for you personally in your walk with the Lord? Well, starting off with point number one, a little tidbit of advice, if this is the journey that you're going to take, is first and foremost, commit your ways to the Lord so that any decision that you make on how you move forward in regards to dating, that it is bathed in prayer and God ordained. Secondly, invite people on this journey with you so that people will be able to speak into this, have conversations, and also keep you accountable. Number three is set high standards. Whether it's filling out a questionnaire or looking through pictures, you've got to know that just because someone checks off that they have a job in a box or that they love or that they're Christian in a box, that doesn't give you a full scope of who they are. So you need to dialogue with those around you to have them look through and go through this entire process and ask hard questions and do hard things. Secondly, have an honest assessment of yourself, who you are and the things that you're looking for. If not, it's very easy to get overwhelmed and it's a daunting process. So to be careful and to choose wisely. Set parameters, the things that you will not accept and the things that you will accept. That's very, very important, because what happens is sometimes we can get distracted by eye candy and maybe pursue things that are outside of God's will simply because it's of our own fleshly desire. And lastly, listen to the insight and advice of other people who are walking this journey with you or challenging you to be the best person that you can be in this entire process. With that being said, I hope to open up the doors to conversations and floodgates. Floodgates. I'm tired. I'm leaving to Africa in 2 hours, and I really invite you to please pray for me as we are out there. We intend to do amazing and wonderful, miraculous things to the people of Kenya, specifically Nairobi and the slums of Kibera. So keep us in prayer for those that have donated. The Post-it Project is on the way. Thank you guys so much. I'll be blogging live, so check in next week. Have a great weekend.